just to make sure that you're gonna be 4 or 5 videos ahead of schedule. Imagine that. A lot of you have never felt that before. So you've been looking for a way to plan out your content week by week. I've got you covered. Hit that intro, baby. Okay, as you can see, I am in a hotel right now. Like, I am recording this in my vacation. And honestly, I'm going through the same troubles as you are right now. See, I'm taking a 5-day vacation, which means I kind of have to plan my content for the next 5 days, almost a week if you add travel. So when you watch this video, you know that I'm feeling this right now. The exact same question is going through my mind, or was going through my mind a few days ago. And usually I have 2 solutions for these, and I'm gonna talk all about that right now. But I'm not gonna lie, it ain't gonna be easy. And this video isn't just for people taking vacations. No. Guess what? The quarantine might be over. We're not exactly sure about what is going on with the whole vaccine situation, but we can definitely expect some changes to happen. Maybe you're at home right now, all cozied up. You can record videos whenever the heck you want. But in a few days, you might not be able to have that much time. You might have to sit down and bulk record a bunch of videos because, well, work, college, school, something could occupy a huge part of your day and you might have to pre-record a bunch of stuff. That's why I'm here. Alright, the first solution, the most obvious solution, just take a day off and record a bunch of videos. Now hear me out. Sounds obvious, but not a lot of people do this because it's obviously so freaking hard to do. Actually, not that hard. Let me explain. So when it comes to my kind of videos here on the Ghosties Gaming Guide videos, as well as my Ghostiest, my main gaming channel, I have ideas that I plan out. I try my best to write out scripts. Some videos you can't really script it, but at least I'll have a rough framework for each of these videos. Now what I want you to do is take, I don't know, 30 to 40 minutes every day to write down a bunch of ideas. Anything that pops to your head, it could be the middle of the night, it could be the middle of the day, whatever time works for you, just pick that time and make sure that you're writing down at least one idea. Now, over the course of maybe a week or 2, you'll have a bunch of ideas that could potentially work. Now, what you do, you sit down and you grind on one single day. And again, quarantine isn't over. You have a bit more time. I think now is the best time to do so because if you're worried about work or school or whatever, now is a great time to bulk record just to make sure that you're gonna be 4 or 5 videos ahead of schedule. Imagine that. A lot of you have never felt that before. Honestly, I'm trying my best to do that right now as well as a content creator myself. I know how hard it is, but sometimes you just kind of have to bite the bullet and do it. It is what it is. It's the YouTube game, man. It is what it is. So the second way of doing this is a bit harder. It might be a bit time consuming, but you could still plan it out. This is something that I've tried in the past. Not the most efficient way of doing it, but it still gets the job done. Take a week off. Sometimes it's okay if the algorithm just shafts you for a few days. It really doesn't matter. Because in the larger scale of things, you could sit down, record like 8 or 9 videos over the course of a week and start editing that so that you're like super ahead of the schedule. Even though you might see a tiny decline in views for like, I don't know, 4 days or something, you can rest happily thinking that, yeah, I'm ahead of the schedule. I've pretty much given myself a huge amount of headspace for the rest of the year. You see where I'm going with this. Now, I know that some of you may not have the time or the luxury to just do this whenever the heck you want, but again, it is what it is. It's the YouTube game. As someone who has managed a lot of content creators, helped them with their schedules and all that, I can definitely say that a lot of time and effort has to be put into a YouTube channel, and sometimes you might have to do a lot of sacrificing without a lot of income coming in, but it is what it is, man. So yeah, that about wraps it up. I don't think I should be pulling this video any further than how long it is right now, because I mean, it's what I said here is kind of obvious, but at the same time, I feel like this should be the video that pushes you forward into making that content, because these are obvious ones. Everybody knows them. Like every single person watching this video knows this in the back of their head, but they just don't want to put in the time or the effort because they just feel a bit lazy. They just need a tiny little push, and I hope that this video made you go like, all right, I guess Maybe. I should probably try it. Okay, I'm gonna try it, you know what I mean? It's that tiny little push that everybody needs. And I hope that this video gave you that push. Just go out there, man, grind it out. It doesn't matter. At the end of the day, if you just push yourself a tiny bit, just today, just for a few days maybe, you're gonna be happy for the rest of the year. Think about that for a second, and I'm gonna leave you with that. And again, it was a pleasure to be your YouTube gaming guide for the day. Thank you so much for watching. My name is Ghosty, and I'll see you guys in a bit. See ya.